Trump is quite hard to understand insofar as there are some very, very good policies.
Yeah.
And then there's a really atrocious bedside manner and almost a spitefulness that can go alongside that as well. So Jerome Powell, as we've discussed multiple times in this podcast, has been a pretty decent Federal Reserve chair.
He's got inflation back at target. He's done a cracking job.
His ability to articulate and communicate with markets, which reduces uncertainty, which we all want as investors, has been unprecedented, I think, in terms of just how clear a communicator he's been. He's due to step down. I think it's in May this year. And then I think he gets another 18 months as part of the board, but not the chair with where he's at. So I believe the indictment, or what they're looking to do, is the refurbishment of the Fed's offices. And it's gone over budget, which pretty much anything that's federal, just like any government job here, goes over budget and blows out over time. And his address on how he described to Congress how the renovation or whatever it is has been going has been deemed as being misleading. It's such a long bow to draw. It's like the dude has done an incredibly good job in Reset, and understandably, President Trump wants to see lower interest rates for a number of reasons. Cheaper borrowing, better for the U.S. economy, softens the U.S. dollar, which we'll talk about in a few moments, I'm sure, which makes U.S. exports more competitive, and a variety of other economic reasons, property market, all of those different things. They'd like to see lower interest rates. But as we've seen here in Australia with their RBA, if you push to cut rates too much too quickly, you run the risk of inflation rearing its head again. And Powell has dug his heels in on this, and so he's incurred the wrath of 47, and now he's wearing it with, I think, what's really possibly a vexatious litigation case with no real basis.
I'm kind of on Jerome Powell's team.
I think I am.
I really like him.
I think so. Me too.
Yeah,
I think so.
It'd be sad to see him step down. He's done such a great job.
He has, but it's a role that has a finite timeline, and him stepping down has got nothing to do with anything other than the fact that that's your time done in terms of that being a fixed term position. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. I don't think anything will come of it from a legal perspective, and it's just a bit of a blight on what's been a pretty decent career.